And we are live. Are we good? I didn't check. Sorry, guys. I'm still setting up for a second there. Just make sure the audio is good. My YouTube has been all sorts of glitching today. Yep, we're good. Welcome, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, my YouTube has been really messed up recently. It's just consistently doing this glitch where comments don't load for entire days at a time. So I have to switch my browser or use my phone. It gets annoying. And this has been going on for months. Um, so you know, thank you so much, YouTube, for forcing people to show their ID instead of fixing actual legitimate issues on the website. What? Who said that? What? Not me. I never said that, guys. YouTube's gonna blacklist me now and projectile launch me off the website. Well, it's good while it lasted. Yeah, I just gotta make sure we're not. I gotta make sure we're not glitching. Yeah, see, on my laptop, I have my laptop up, and then I'm streaming through my phone. On my laptop, it says I have 1 viewer. On my phone, it says 11. So, kind of a bad day for my YouTube in terms of function, but who cares? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. I was planning on doing a stream at some time this week, and it's raining all night where I am, so I decided, you know what, let's just hang out here and do the stream. So I actually don't think I addressed that I picked up the color changers Race and Rescue McQueen and Mater the other day. Those will be my next review is going to be on one of them. I also got the Mini Racer Race and Rescue 3-packs, although it's hard to tell because Chick is just a regular Chick, unfortunately. So yeah. Um, I know so many people that have found more of the Race and Rescue cars. To this day, I still just have the McQueen and Chick and Sarge. Hoping to find the other wave soon. Hoping to find Mater. Don't know why he hasn't shown up here yet. But, yeah, I'll, you know. I'll hopefully get around to him. Any future content from Uptown Funk? I don't know. Let me call him. Yeah, I got plenty in the pipeline from Uptown Funk. I have a video coming out in just a few days. It's another product review, but I finally got the NECA Ultimates, the count figure, and I really want to review that. I was looking for that for like 4 or 5 months. So, after that, I'm not going to give it away, but I have some pretty big projects planned over there for the rest of the year. I have a video in October that I'm very excited about. Should have one more video out for August, a couple in September, a couple in November. Then I have a holiday special in December that I think is going to be really fun. I did kind of like, I posted kind of like a preview image over there when it was the channel's 2-year anniversary. If you want kind of hints at what's coming up. It's funny, I have both the mini and color changer Race and Rescue Meter, but not the regular one. Yeah, hopefully soon. We'll have to see. Was a custom chick from the summer movie made from that beat up Chick X? Yeah. Yeah, it was. That's not why I got it. I actually got that spare Chick X for another project. I was going to repaint it into something else. But when we were filming, we were like, wait, we could use that. So we did. Well, none of my stores sell the Walmart 2-packs anymore, so, you know. Or haulers. So. Of course, it happens the best year for haulers probably ever in a long time. Dad, what's your top moment from Super Hot Beach Party movie? I don't want to talk spoilers because it just came out. If you haven't seen it yet, please check it out. It's probably the funniest thing I've ever made. Well, if they put new stuff, then again, basically last year half the WalMarts when they redid WalMarts, basically half the WalMarts in the country lost haulers and the accessory 2-packs. So I'm fine with them putting re-releases in those 2-packs. Although I think it's better if they just discontinue them in the first place. Especially when the NASCARs are already a peg warmer problem. But yeah, if you haven't seen the Super Hot Beach Party movie yet, please check it out. I think it's really funny. It hasn't been performing as well as I had hoped, so I'm sure it'll pick up traction at some point. I think Christmas Chaos also started out pretty slow. I haven't been uploading much the last few months, so I usually don't talk analytics here, but I haven't been uploading much for the last few months, so there have been some unfortunate consequences when you leave the machine doesn't function the same. But you know, I'm always happy to be here. I'm always happy to make stuff, and I got plenty of stuff in the pipeline. Yes, I'm so happy there's a new Lego Batman. The fact that we're at a point where there's one Lego Batman set a year, but we're getting a video game. It's like, okay, you guys win this time. I'll take it. I can't wait to see that character roster. What they've shown looks good so far. Egghead's in it in the trailer very briefly, so. The concept of combining basically every incarnation of Batman into one original story is so cool. It's actually basically what I did with Batcar, so it's really funny to see an official Batman project do that. But it works. I like how Queen made her donate to the beach until the last 30 minutes of the movie. Well, the point is that they were getting there. That was the point. But all the outside scenes we did were so fun to film. We went to some like really random locations. Cars Garage? No, I don't. I haven't. No, that was never the plan. Plan was never to have it fully be on the beach. Originally, we were gonna travel to an actual beach, but that was just not easy to coordinate. So we just used a big old bag of sand that I had. Those listings weren't phony, they just didn't end up coming to fruition. That's the problem with the leaks being super early, is that plans change. So because those listings were there, it seems that at one point they were planning those GRC cars and they just didn't happen. That's not a phony link, that's a Mattel's plans changed over time. Like Bye-Bye Car. We were supposed to get last year. Never forget, or was that this year? That was this year. Never forget what they took from you. This year already had such solid re-releases. And nothing else of value. What? No, I'm kidding. The overreaction, over-hatred for Race and Rescue has been very funny to watch. It's fine. Would I prefer new releases based on the movies? Yeah, obviously. I think we all would, but it's fine. As an expanded universe line, it's pretty solid. No, Dale was in the listings. He was. Under the NASCAR line, though. So I don't know if it's just going to be a next gen with the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Logos, or if it's one based on the original. We'll have to see. Well, actually, no. Bye-Bye Car was actually just replaced with Drift Party Mater. Which is stupid, and I know a lot of people don't like Drift Party Mater, but when you remember that, oh, he is kind of the main character, I get why they did that, but it's unfortunate. Yeah, I thought the Race and Rescue book was slated for August, but it's September. I hope they race and rescue. Wouldn't that be crazy? Does Mater swear a lot off screen? Like the guy voicing him? Yes. Whenever I see a cancellation, I think they canceled this, but kept McQueen with sign. Here's the thing with McQueen with sign. I think he probably does pretty well with kids just on principle. He's a regular McQueen that comes with an accessory that attaches to him. Like, the fact that they constantly re-release them, it's definitely doing well with somebody. Hate for Race and Rescue is deserved for taking him 16 slots in the main line in place of new movie releases. I don't know. I don't think hate for anything in a toy line made for 3-year-olds is deserved. I think it's overblown. It's just been funny to see people actually passionately mad about it. Like, I've seen people complain that they're too childish. They're all childish. Why are you saying that now and not when they had car dinosaurs or car spies? Kids love rescue vehicles, right? Rescue vehicle toys are always popular, and I'm very surprised it took this long on account of the fact that, I mean, the Mini Adventures did it in 2008. Tamika's line did it 10 years ago. There have been books with that plot line. it's just, I don't know. It's just like there there are better ways to use your energy. I'm not calling out anyone in particular. Obviously, I think there are better ways. You know. No, the cards I can sign is very well priced. Definitely not. I'm not on TikTok. I refuse to be on TikTok. I don't care. People are doing things with their kids. You know, as long as you're not hurting someone, I just don't care. Yeah, in the U.S. for now, the Cars diecast line is very well priced. When you start looking around the world, there are some stupid prices. There are some really, really stupid prices. Like Robin, right? He's in the Netherlands. Their main toy store sells cars for like 13 euros. When converted back to U.S. currency, guys, that's the price of like 3 cars here. That's ridiculous. The internet is all about hating and ranting. I find it as a new form of entertainment, watching people get fussy over a kid's toy line owned up. That's the thing. Like, I'm critical when I need to be and when I want to be. I love the mini racers to death, but I've actually been putting off reviewing these mini racers for weeks because I genuinely don't like them and I'm disappointed by what happened there. But, like, stuff on my channel, you know, it's... I'm critical when I need to be. I'm a reviewer. It's my job. But, I mean, I can't control what they're going to make. Yeah, hot rod reviews, I don't know. YouTube just wants to be every other social media. I don't know what they're doing. We were talking about that on my last stream, how stupid it is. They're ranking people based on stuff. I don't care. It's stupid. I wish there was a way for me to shut it off. Unfortunately, I can't. But as I was saying before, the thing with... the thing with, like, errors and inconsistencies is partially satirical, right? Errors and inconsistencies is me going over ridiculous, stupid little things. And the reason why I don't do it anymore, I've said this before, and it sounds kind of stupid. It sounds kind of stupid. But the reason why I stopped doing errors and inconsistencies so often is because it started to get to me, and I started enjoying collecting less because of it. Which, again, it sounds dumb, but I was becoming so nitpicky and analytical, even if errors and inconsistencies is never supposed to be me being, like, actually bashing, right? Errors and inconsistencies is me going, oh, it's kind of stupid that they did that. It's not me going, no, why'd they do that, you know? But I stopped because it was starting to get to me. I was starting to become too negative with collecting. So since then, I've just kind of, I don't know. I also got really upset and kind of burnt out last year with the diecast roster. So this year, I kind of took the perspective of, like, you know, I took the perspective of, I'm just going to review what comes out, you know? I'm going to like what I like, not like what I don't like. It's that simple. Any ideas on when we'll get any leaked pictures of the 2026 main line? I don't know. Hopefully soon. There are leaked pictures of some 2026 mini racer packs. So, some of the ones that were on that same list, set of listings. So, hopefully soon. I would assume probably next month, early next month. We'll see. No, there is no Cars 4. There is a Disney Junior Cars show coming though. If a canceled car were to be released, what would you want it to be? I'm always going to gravitate towards, like, a race-damaged dock. But we've never even seen images of that. So, I'm not sure. At this point, a lot of the best canceled cars have come out. Like, I would have said, like, Josh Coolin or something. Um, at this point, I feel like I need to say something like Thomasville Cruise because it's so significant to the movie, but it's missing. Yeah, Trev. Trev was canceled. Trev's a good option. I was just thinking, like, realistically, now, right? Curious to hear your reaction to the leak of the original plot of Cars 3. I was on vacation when the leak came out, so I haven't fully looked into it yet. I know there was like a body swap plot line, but I haven't fully looked into it. I was considering maybe doing like a reaction video to it. I don't think I will, just because I'm afraid legally. Oh yeah, the room around us Buggus is a great one. I'm afraid legally. I say Damage Ox shouldn't be released in respect to Paul Newman. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I think it's just kind of awkward, right? Um, but you think the rumor on this book would have been a deluxe? In 2010 when it was gonna come out, probably not. If it were like 2013, then yeah. Although I will say, I mean, we and kids and parents can make a distinction between a damaged variant of a character and a actor who is deceased. Oh no, the McQueen with headset that was a custom. I know the guy that made that. Oh my gosh, it's Robin. No way, it's no way. I know that guy. We have a Minecraft server together. I've said it for years. I've always wanted to see an oil tanker in the hauler line. Welcome, Robin. I'll make sure you never sleep. I'll systematically say all the things I know bother you, like I don't think I've ever heard Robin complain, actually. No, I don't think Paul Newman's death is completely related to why Damaged Doc was canceled. I think it was canceled because it looks dead. I've said this before regarding Damaged McQueen. I think just, like, McQueen and Doc, when they're damaged, their eyes are closed. They both just fully look like corpses. Sure, I have complained about stuff, but it happens rarely. Yeah, I mainly I come to you with the complaint. Well, Doc's eyes. No, I know Doc's eyes are slightly open, actually, in both appearances, but still, it looks a little dead. Meanwhile, Lego, who has really funny and inconsistent censorship rules. Lego censorship I find so funny. Genuinely. Yeah, I think they would do a Damage Doc based on Curse 3 if they were to do Damage Doc, purely because he has more screen time and he appears outside of a framed picture, right? You only see Damage Doc in the newspaper in the first movie. Do you have Lego Leland Turbo? I do. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's actually in with my Legos in my room. I think it's in my car parts bin, but I do. I mean, Lego's got some funny rules. I won't get into them all now, but it's very funny. I think that would have been cool if he came with the newspaper. I think that only would have happened if he were a Chase, but. Well, what I appreciate with the Lenticulars is that all of them had separate faces. But one, the gimmick was that, like, they easily could have made every McQueen have the same two faces, but they all had different ones. But one of the gimmicks that they're supposed to have different eyes, then, like, that's what you would expect, right? We need a re-release of Backy Jr. Yeah, I haven't seen the guy in a while. Haven't heard anyone ask for Rusty's Racing Star McQueen without tires. Well, he's not only missing tires, he's fully missing his wheels, so that's kind of difficult from a rolling perspective. If you were to make your own official Cars movie or series, listened to by Disney, what would you do? That's a very good question. That's a very good question. Give me a second on that one. You know, I would just do, like, honestly, I would start, like, I would probably just do more Cars tunes. Just in general. Not necessarily Mater's Tall Tales, but to do some sort of anthology series with the Radiator Springs characters is probably what I would do, where you're focusing on all of them as a main cast, and then you could also bring in other characters, other racers, etc. I did a fan continuation of Mater's Tall Tales in 2018. Yeah, I love the Radiator Springs Townies. You know who doesn't? Disney. No, if you go deep within my channel, you will find Mater's Tall Tales, the diecast series. There was an episode that was a sequel to Mater the Greater. I think it'd be fun to do sequels to some of the cartoons. There was an episode where Mater is like a professional backwards racer, and there's also one where McQueen's Tall Tales. Don't mention. Why would you say that name? There's also the one where Mater's a break dancer, which is probably my favorite. I have over the years several times consider bringing that back. Maybe one day. Yeah, Cars content. I personally love to see a Cars series that takes between all the movies. I'd love to see the Cars series do some more timeline jumping. Just have stuff take place at random points. Why not? Anyway. See, I wouldn't adapt the books because, number one, that could lead away to weird continuity errors, and number two, the books already exist. I don't think it's necessary to put the books in another medium when you could just read the book. I once tried a pre-Cars 1 series. I don't think I knew that. Hold on. Hold on. Oh wait, here's the other one that I always say. I'm not big on real world racing, right? So I'm not good with actual real world racing lore and history. But I would love a series of the Piston Cup in the '80s, and I'm not a big Piston Cup guy. If you know me, you know. But I'd love just like the King and Daryl car trip in early days of Chick X. Yeah, no. Cam still has his emo eyeshadow going on, and you know, more power to him. But anyway, hold on a second. Actually, well, the Piston Cup wiki makes up literally everything, and they probably all start fighting over what gets to count with their fan-made canon. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm completely joking. A little. No, I'm kidding. I don't follow that side of things. People get really up in arms with fan-made racing canon. It's just not appealing to me. I made the horrendous mistake of making an every single RPM video when Winford Bradford Rutherford was a meme in the fandom for like 2 hot weeks. And if you look at my most recent every single cars, that's like the most viewed of the last maybe 10. What's the next big project after Super Hot Beach Party movie? We're back to Project 10K. I've been trying to get Cars Off the Road, the Cars Adventures, Cars Off the Road movie. Um, trying to get that off the ground, but the little nature path that I wanted to film on has been closed for 2 months. You heard the rumors about the 2026 wave? Yeah, I was actually the first person to make a video on that, so yeah, yes. Cars Adventures is coming back at some point. It's not gone forever. It's just not something I've been enjoying making recently, honestly, so I've been taking a break. It's fine. I don't expect everyone to know everything I've made. Racing around Mike 07 would honestly go so hard. Also from a lore perspective. And in all honesty, I'm not enjoying... I actually also talked about the new Lego Batman earlier in the stream, but yes, I'm very happy about it. I'm very excited. And in all honesty, I'm not really interested in the Cars Off the Road movie I came up with, the Cars Adventures movie, and I don't want to cancel a part of Project 10K. That's the problem. But I'm not really vibing with it. Robin can attest to the fact that I've spoken to him about it. I have like canceled it and reworked it again and again, and it's switched names and plots and become different things, and I don't want to not do it. Well, that's the secret Project 10K movie I'm referring to. I don't want to not do it. I'm just not happy with it, and yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Especially after I filmed so much Beach Party movie outside. No, the Secret Cars Adventures movie ended up being the collab movie. So, yeah. we'll have to see. Where if they go that deep to re-release something, I don't know. Why don't you ask the guys that brought back Gil after 15 years? Like, or Ben Dordan. Oh yeah, no, that one was canceled. The one with the spare GRC McQueen. That one was an earlier idea for what became the Cars Off the Road movie. It's gone through several phases, and I don't want to let people down by not making it. I'm not going to not bank it, but I'm just not happy with where it's gone. And the problem is, yeah. No, I don't want to move it because the last video was the Q&A, and that's already actually mostly done. That's also the biggest video in the Project 10K. So, I mean, we'll have to see. Actually, Cars Undone started as a Cars Adventures movie. That was originally where Cars Off the Road is now, and then I was like, hold on, I said it would be a Cars Adventures movie, so it should be Cars Adventures. So, I mean, we'll have to see what I end up doing. We'll have to see. I'm not sure. Also, the weather keeps not cooperating with me, so we'll see. When is the Cars Off the Road movie coming? That's what I've been talking about this whole time. I'm not sure. The walking path that I filmed these things that I was going to film this on has been closed for 2 months, so I haven't been able to make it. And I'm just not happy with the concept, in all honesty. So. I have several planes duplicates. I haven't painted them, but I plan to, at least one that I have. Anyway. Before we go any further, I'm going to step out for a second, and then we'll be right back with a guest. Wow. We got a few guests lined up tonight, so I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's see if I miss anything. Yeah, no, Robin is in fact, it is in fact, very late where Robin is, so not this time. Anyway, I am going to bring on our first guest. If you've been watching my last few streams, I'm sure you'll recognize him. Spoiler alert, it's the same people you've come to expect for the last few streams. I do want to start getting some new guests on, but for today, I'm very happy to welcome back some people you all know and love. Please welcome Eduardo, everyone. Our first guest is actually just the Discord phone call noise. There's no one on the other end. I'm sorry. I was hoping I wasn't sure what to say next. I didn't know if you were gonna commit to that or not.
I was like trying to do a Star Wars impression because my character arc is somewhat complete. I am watching the Star Wars trilogy for the first time. It is pretty good.
Congratulations.
I haven't finished Return of the Jedi yet. I watched them kill the slug guy, Pizza the Hut. I know, that's a rumor. Yeah.
You know the guy that opens Jabba's door? The pasty guy with the head tentacle thing?
I know. Yeah, I think I know him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my favorite Star Wars character for about 10 years when I was a kid. That's all I got for you.
Fair.
I'm not kidding.
I kind of like the little parasite dude that like laughs. He's like
Yeah.
What was the name of that one from? He's like the dog from Wacky Races that goes.
I own a scale model of that guy.
No, that's sick. I love that.
It was $75, but I bought it the first time I went to Galaxy's Edge. He sits on your shoulder. His head moves. He's got a little trigger that you can pull, and his mouth opens. I've shown it in some videos before. If you go back to the ancient elderly 2019 Disneyland vlog, or as I like to call it, this video doesn't exist. You never saw it. Stop.
We're all gonna collectively guess like people into pretending one Toy View Thai video doesn't exist a day.
Until finally all 4,000 videos I've made have been dealt with. Finally. Can we start with Cars Adventures Season 2, Episode 5?
What was that one? I haven't seen these.
That's the one where one of my viewers asked me to say that Doc never died. And I felt really bad.
Right.
That's the one everyone makes fun of. It's not canon. Shh.
That's actually funny you bring that up because that was
Season 2, Episode 7. Sorry. Thank you, Robin. Robin, what did we say about that when we did the rewatch podcast? Do you remember what we said?
It's ridiculously expensive from China. I mean, what counts as ridiculously expensive? Because like, I've seen the rubber tire one. Do you mean just like the one from 2016 that has the flat eyes? I've heard the flat eye variants from 2015 to 16 are some of the rarest variants of any character.
Are they? Dang.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from a friend.
I got Revolting from 2016.
I think I have the flat eye version. A friend told me I actually accidentally customized the rear one. It was a bumper save with the flat eyes. But
You'd have to rewatch the rewatch podcast. I see how it is. I have that, and then I have the 2015 Ruby Easy Oaks.
I have to place that one as well. I don't know. I have to do it like.
Dirksen was out in 2020, but his last. Was he not out? Did he not get a release before Cars 3? Between 2 and 3?
Which one?
Dirksen. Someone said Dirksen. You're right. I think he was. No. Dirksen got a release. This one's really random, if you even want to count it. Dirksen got a release in the 2016 Movie Moments line, and he was also out in a 4-pack in 2013. So he did have some post Cars 2, pre-Cars 3 releases. Just not, like...
Yeah, just not in the main line. It's sort of the equivalent of what happened with the drive-in cars, where they, like, got re-released in the 2020s, but not in the main line, in the weird, like, sideline from Vietnam.
Yeah, I mean, back then, those specifically came out, like, the Movie Moments accessory ones. Those came out in like, random grocery stores. And they're actually the originator of the pit stop barrier. Is Dirksen's 2020 release expensive? I got that one.
Wait, are they talking about Sage Vanderspin or Dirksen? Because I know about the infamous, they updated Sage Vanderspin's artwork, but only like 4 of them exist in the world.
I don't remember. I want to say that one was only released in Europe.
I'm grabbing a car. I'm grabbing an item I had to get a replacement for. It's funny. I think I've told you this, or I've told some people in your server this. But I recently picked up a wind lifter. He came in a lot with the trunk fresh.
Right.
Semi.
I was on vacation during this, but I think I saw it.
Yeah. And then, because like wind lifter before, he was like a somewhat rare item. And then all of a sudden on eBay, I just see like tons of listings for him. Like, what happened? It's like, I feel kind of silly. See, the main reason I wanted to get him is because I saw the listing had his, like, cargo tank.
Yeah.
Windlifter's really funny when you lose the cargo tank, because literally, you basically lose half the diecast. He's just like a thin strip, and then like a little bit at the front.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. There are some...
When 20 cars are expensive for no reason. It's because of a certain event that happened in 2010 that we don't talk about.
Not necessarily. But several of them, yeah, I think can be attributed to that. Also, if they're Cars 1 Piston Cup racers, saying that they're expensive for no reason is kind of silly. Like, they're expensive because they're desirable items that aren't out often and are some of the most popular items with collectors that were released in a limited quantity that year due to shipping issues, due to the big old demonetization wave that I like.
Cargo itself is technically not diecast, just plastic. What I meant is you lose half the diecast, just like, it's kind of like when you...
Eduardo gets owned by Facts and Logic.
Facts. Dang it. Robin, you've done it again. King Cameron.
Can we talk about Windlifter with sunglasses? Because I'm looking it up right now, and a regular Windlifter is $75, and he's $115. He was one of the last planes.
No, I'm assuming this. I just looked at BDD, their section on planes, but I think Windlifter with sunglasses was actually the last one that they ever made.
He's the last one that BDD has cataloged. I'm not sure if he's the last one released.
Yeah. Sometimes BDD is like weird. Like they didn't there are certain characters they didn't include on their thing for a while.
Randomly one day in 2020, they added the Francesco launcher from 2012. It's like, okay, glad that you finally found that one, guys.
I'm glad you finally remember that one exists.
Can I ask who there at mine's paying $150 for Windlifter? It was $115, but yes, correct question.
115. Well, he's a wind lifter. He's pretty sick. I like him. I think he's pretty cool. I'm
She has a
actually nearly done
removable tank.
with the with removable tank.
No way. I don't know. I like him, but I'm not paying that much for him. That's all.
Or you can find a loose one for like $20.
Yeah.
God. Still shocked they got Sharps of spinning propellers in the box. Even though the box was like completely damaged. I don't know if you've ever seen my box for Sharps, but it was like there were staples on it, bro.
I don't remember what the last plane I got was. Wait. Have I gotten planes this year? I guess a Shawnee was the last one I got. Or at Dusty that you sent me a plane to. I don't remember. I'm in retirement from buying planes until I find good cheap ones.
I want to say the last cheap ones you could find are Rochelle and maybe Dynamite and Von Fleekenhosen.
I do want
those. Are like the...
yeah.
Have you ever considered getting the Disney Store one? Because I thought I should just get the Disney Store Franz because that one can actually transform. The Mattel one can't. So, like, if I want him to be normal, I can't because they never made a regular Franz.
I don't know. The only Disney Store plane I have is Mew. Desperate idiots would pay that much for him. Robin, we're all desperate idiots when it comes to at least one thing we buy. So, you know, why not make him be one lifter? We all...
yeah. We make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. I'm your father. I always wanted to say that. It's really funny how many Star Wars parodies I watched before the actual Star Wars movies. Crazy. I think it was like 12.
Do any of you have a Hydra Wheels wind lifter? As everyone's favorite lover of Hydra Wheels, unfortunately no. But...
Dude, it'd be really funny if you got the Hydra Wheels versions of some Planes characters, because I think they're cheaper than the diecast versions, because, you know.
I'd do it. I do have Dusty.
So. Actually, is Little Dipper cheap? I remember her being cheap.
I don't remember. I don't even remember them making Dipper and honestly.
Dipper stinks. Mabel's better.
Yeah, well, you know, she did start the apocalypse, so.
God, I'm really nervous about college.
When are you going back?
Next week, actually.
Me too. I go back next Monday.
Same, literally Monday. Good luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
May the force be with you.
I got, I have mainly night classes this semester, which is annoying, but that means I do have basically my whole day free, so. I have to take an environmental science class, or as I like to call it, I desperately message Robin for 6 months asking him for help. Then I have to do my senior thesis, which as a writing major is to write a 65-page novelette. And like that doesn't sound that bad, but right, what I make is I've written a comic series for 11 years. And then for class assignments I write short stories. And I'm like, I have not written a long form piece of work that wasn't related to my comics or cars, I think, ever. So I really don't know what to do. I consider just adapting some of my comic stuff or some of the comic lore, but like I think it should be fully original, and I don't know what to do. It's got to be 65 pages.
Don't let the computers win.
I wouldn't.
The Terminator is everywhere.
I would never.
Skynet.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've written some good short stories in my day. I did one. My final was called Sesame Street Gang.
Sesame Street Gang. That sounds interesting.
It was Sesame Street, but they were the mafia, and Ernie and Bert were detectives trying to solve like a drug problem, but the drugs were cookies.
Oh no, Cookie Monster. No, now you're just reminding me of the Family Guy Cookie Monster bits.
It was actually the count. He was behind it all. He just wanted to count as many cookies as possible. That was the, I've been with my writing teacher for 3 semesters. That's a year and a half. That's the first time I've ever seen him not give anyone any criticism. He just
some Sesame Street Gang wars.
He just loved Sesame Street Gang so much. But I did that. I did a piece once. I did a short story. My final for my sophomore year was about this guy who dated a vampire. She gets killed with a meat cleaver. Somebody in my class cried. She confessed to me that she teared up a bit when she died. So that's cool.
Heart anytime.
What?
You're truly a man after writing students' hearts.
Right. I did some other ones. I mean, consistently. I have to be coming up with new ones. I did this really insane convoluted story about some woman that was a maid that killed some rich people. It was kind of messy. But to assume that Race and Rescue replacing Glow Racers would make people not complain about Race and Rescue, people would still complain about Race and Rescue, just like how people complain about the Glow Racers. Replacing one thing with another thing would just make, people are still going to complain about stuff. Anyway.
Isn't enough in life.
Anyway.
Shock. Actually, I was going to ask earlier, Ty, would it be worth the packaging be the same so that every single piston cup racer can all be released under one hardback style?
I don't care. I'd like them to change it.
Yeah. I like the theory of it being the same style as what the Disney Store is using right now, that classic Radiator Springs Blaze Butte background. I think the only time they ever used it on a metallic hardback was in the 2013 Retro Radiator Springs series.
Well, I'll say this, at the very least, the Celebration line looks like it'll be the 2026 equivalent to GRC and Race and Rescue and stuff, so they'll definitely get their own cardback style. Even if the main line for next year doesn't.
At least something fresh.
But if you look at other toy lines, they don't do package refreshes nearly, I know we're complaining, but we're kind of spoiled with the fact that the Cars Diecast line changes it every single year.
Except for 2023 and 2024, and 2015 and 2017.
Well, the Celebration line is receiving mini racers and color changers, so it's more so the equivalent to the GRC and Race and Rescue combined with the Racing Red line. I can't wait to hear everyone complain about that when it comes out. You guys people have asked for anniversary cars for 10 years, so.
It's like that one meme from SpongeBob. You've seen the one where it's but I don't want Celebration cars. Then why did you ask for it?
It's never, with some people, it's just a never-ending loop. It's that simple. And you know what? People that consistently complain will never be satisfied. So.
Yeah. It's a sad run in despair.
That's it. Find me another toy line that's been consistently going for 20 years,
Does the Thomas toy line count, or no? Because they made several different iterations.
No, it's gone. Cars Diecast line is less, it's that sort of stuff that just makes it so exhausting to be in this fan base these days. It's just depressing, man. It's just so consistently negative, and not even negative for good reasons. It's negative in a very the negativity that I see is negative and just kind of a sad way. It's just unfortunate. Color change the sheriff now. Just McQueen made her so far. Like, I get we're in a rough patch with releases for the last few years, but it's been so ridiculous seeing reactions and responses from some people, and as someone who's been at this for 8 years, it's honestly, like, disheartening in a way that's just kind of annoying more than anything. And it's you know, as a content creator, it's sad to see. It is. But, you know, that's... I don't know. I got nothing else I could say on that. I mean, hey, I'm doing what I do. You know.
Ty, when you review the color changers, do not lick the water. It's probably gonna be poisoned.
I do what I do, right? I enjoy what I enjoy, and I don't know. It's hard to believe, because in only a week it'll be 8 years that I've been on YouTube, and that's crazy.
Wow, happy anniversary.
That's crazy. I don't really have any deep plans for it, but...
Anyone else have... I had a Car Street Dirksen, but I lost it a while ago.
My bad, guys. That I sold it.
Never forget Lightning Cup Dirksen D'Agostino.
Well, no, he's no, that wasn't Lightning Cup. That was Redline. Now it's Lightning Cup Cal.
You know, actually, that makes me wonder something. Have you ever considered stripping one of your old customs to see if the paint stayed the same underneath? Because I don't know if I told you this, but I may or may not have used a Thai custom on the GRC playset, and it got pretty messed up. I fixed it, of course.
That's not gonna work. It's just gonna strip off all the paint. 8 years, you've made daily uploads for 8 years. Daily-ish! Daily-ish! Consistent. Consistent-ish! What is it? It's August 20th.
Lightning Cup Greg.
I've made...
Not even Greg King. Greg.
I've made, it's the 20th. I've made 9 videos this month. I wouldn't call that daily currently, but, made an attempt, is what we'll say.
I want to just give my kudos to the people who did summer super hot summer beach party movie. I keep getting the name mixed up on
Super hot beach party movie. The point was to make the name convoluted and stupid.
Yeah. I especially really liked Calypso.
Don't spoil it. It just came out.
Sorry, I forgot.
I don't want to go over specifics in case people haven't seen it yet.
Spoiler alert for the movie. The Chick Hicks is in it. There, I ruined it for everyone. Because I'm evil. Shit.
Dang. This is my plug for if you haven't seen Super Hot Beach Party movie, check it out. It's very funny. I like it a lot. It was fun to make. My friend accidentally sat in dog poop while we were filming it. So, that was fun.
No way. You know, I think I still prefer Christmas Chaos, but it was still really good.
We ended up both liking this one better.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I wonder what the general consensus will be.
I don't know. I'll see. I'll put up a poll a little later on. Why didn't you leave and put that in the final cut? McQueen says when they're driving away, I think I kneeled in dog poop, so. Was it super hot while filming? Some days, yes, it was 86 degrees. One day.
86er. Chick Hickster.
One day it was 96 degrees. We were gonna call it Super Sexy Beach Party Movie, that's what he wanted to call it, and I told him I refused to make that the title, so it became Super Hot Beach Party Movie. So.
On this, so like it's a good double. It's like a good double entendre.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I do have like a behind the scenes video I want to release, and also I think we got some deleted scenes.
Do you have any? Did you ever have any semis from the early days of the deluxe line? Because I heard those have holes to put the trailers in, but they don't have the little brake part to keep them like secure. And I really want to get one of those. So I was wondering if you had any of those.
I have Gray, but he has the gray piece.
Oh, Gray has the gray piece?
Yeah.
Even though you got him as the deluxe by himself, no trailer.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. I was thinking of getting No Stall because No Stall is a missing childhood car of mine. Probably the most upsetting one. That or maybe let me think. How many childhood cars am I missing? Because I've gotten quite a few of them, sort of. I ended up just using some stand-ins like Lenticular Sheriff and Wingo Flames.
So it wasn't super sexy to film, is what you're saying? Yeah, well, yeah, he
Title be.
I mean, never mind, I can't finish my joke.
I eat losers for brunch.
We had some insane lines that I ended up cutting, despite the content of the film. There are 4 or 5 jokes that were so out there and they were too much, and I had to cut them. And most of them were ad libs from me, not him.
Actually, pretty insane. Like that.
A lot of his lines were the more profane ones, but a lot of them a lot of the ones I actually ended up cutting were mine, or at least my idea and said by him.
That's so really. We have to talk about the car store. Right? Did you read my message in the chat for this one?
Yes.
The Octane Gate.
Oh, you missed the part where he said, "Psst, Ed, don't give it away." Foiled again. Now I know it's the Octane Gain something.
Oh no, I was reading Calypso's message.
Oh,
in the
okay.
chat. It's not.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that you found Race and Rescue McQueen. Good for you.
I ironically enough only have McQueen and Chick, but I have 2 McQueens. I have the Rally Race one, and I just have a duplicate Chick Hicks. I don't know why. My brother didn't realize that I had Chick Hicks already. He said he didn't see Mater, so at least I didn't get, I didn't miss out on a chance on Mater. I don't know why I like Mater so much. I just really like the massive tow hook. Like, I know Cave Mater technically did it first, but I don't know. I think the fact that it's more industrial.
It fits with the concept.
Part of me does kind of wish they made it literally just a repaint of Rescue Squad Mater. I think that would have been funnier, but yeah. So, Ty, what would you say is like the weirdest item you want from the Cars Digest line right now? Because I feel like you have most like the super estranged ones.
Lightning McGrill, always, forever.
I've always like weirdly been obsessed with getting the tall Octane Gate Vader. Actually,
You mean ones that do exist?
What?
You mean ones that do exist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Octane Gain had a team pack. I actually saw one on Mercari for like 70. which I think is a deal. Like I know it's 70 for 3 forklifts, and a truck isn't exactly not a truck. Well,
it tends to go for over 100 usually, so it's fine.
Yeah. That or Croy Cartwright. That guy's cool. Probably makes tacos. Racing Recipe Cal's Library in France. Please, Cal, come back to us. And please, don't let Case Z of 2025 go down the route of Case M from 2024. I can't have that happen. Please. The world deserves Bellwether's back.
I don't really like Racing Rescue Cal. I think he looks kind of off.
I like Sizemore because the Thailand Cal, like you have, if you're okay with it, can you pull out a metallic Cal Weathers right now because he's a Thailand Cal.
He's not. He's on the other side of my room, but I know what you're talking
about. I still can't get over the fact they didn't make a Race Rally Chick Hicks mini. Ironic because the mini Chick Hicks is the Cars 3 Chick, not the Cars 1-1, so it'd be a really easy decal swap.
You guys are big on the case floor. Dude, I have no clue what's in what wave. I have no idea. I have no clue what's in which one, what the names are, what the letters are. I'm always bad with the letters. I don't care. Every other thing I've ever collected, they're not cases, they're waves, right? I mean, you just go off of who's in the wave. That's how you refer to it.
Who do y'all consider the real Dudley Spare? His art is his diecast is a short model, but the artwork is the tall model.
Whichever one. I don't know. I think we should have the two of them in a gladiatorial arena of some kind, and whichever one wins is the real one.
Well, actually, I was gonna try to say earlier. In 2013, they actually technically made some pitties that we don't have diecast for, including the Rusty's pitty.
Yeah, it's plastic parts of a launcher.
Yeah, so I would love to get one of those just to have them basically stand-ins, since Vitaline Pity being $40 is insane to me. It's like, who cares about the Vitaline Pity? Like, that's why I've like sort of distanced myself from like collecting the pick members. It's just because like yeah, it's cool to build a team, but it's like, jeez. Sorry if it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm not trying to. It's just really funny to think about the fact that there are genuinely people out there who think, yes, this green and white forklift is $40. Maybe it's like a supply and demand thing. Maybe there just weren't a lot of Vitaline Pity made.
Today I was thinking, man, I really hope Ty streams today, and well, it happened. Yeah, I told you we need to shut off the mental link that we have. Stop. Like, this keeps happening.
I was gonna make a joke. You know, I actually considered making a joke after Super Hot Beach Party movie came out. I'm not gonna say what the joke was. One, because it's a spoiler, and two, because it might be slightly dirty. But yeah, after the movie, I was tempted to make a joke about something.
We had many jokes that we couldn't do.
After this, I'm gonna watch The Incredibles with a friend. I actually begged them several times to watch Incredibles.
Max Virgin Life is the Highway was incredible. Thank you. We came up with that in roughly 2 minutes. I hear it already. I hear there's already Grammy buzz for it, so that's pretty cool.
I was gonna say, Ty. I think I texted this a while ago, but Anyone else think it's weird they never made like a regular Luke Skywalker McQueen in the Star Wars crossover line?
I think the X-Wing version just fit with the McQueen design better.
Yeah, that was my thought process, but it's kind of weird because your main McQueen is just constantly stuck with a helmet and in this one specific uniform. It's like, I don't know. It works.
I also just think it's more visually appealing than I did a fun boy Luke McQueen. That would also.
Beige. I don't know. They made Primer McQueen like in 2017. Or Primer McQueen comes back. That guy is so cool. I wonder what like McQueen they'll re-release next year because like they've been doing a lot of cars. They've been doing a lot of like new production variants of previous McQueens. Can we please get Hudson Horton Piscott McQueen back? He is like the greatest McQueen paint job ever, dude. Why has he not seen the light of day since like 2016 in like the weird Mac? Came in a pack with a Mac transporter like thing, like the super deluxe one that can hold like 16 cars.
I can also hold 16 cars, actually.
No way.
If I try hard enough.
I want to eat Uncle Topolino. He's like small enough where I can put him in my mouth.
I want to eat an old Nokia phone. This isn't a running joke between me and my sister. We once asked each other if you could eat one inanimate object, what would you say? And I said, I want like a 2000s phone, like one of the ones with the really clicky buttons. The crunch on that would be amazing.
I have been on like batteries when I was younger. That's probably why I'm not good at math. Don't be like me, kids.
I chewed tape when I was in the first grade.
Hey, you're still chewing tape today. See, I knew you did live your hopes and dreams and you tried hard enough.
Ty, you're single, not a car carrier. Yeah, I chewed tape once, and this girl comes up to me in class, and she's like, "Hey, are you chewing gum in class?" And she's like, "If you are, it's fine." I was like, "No."
It's tape. Sad tape noises. Oh hey, Ty.
That's me, actually. So. Yes.
No, your server has no AI rule, but I was gonna make a joke about. So when I was watching Return of the Jedi, R2-D2 was serving drinks.
Yeah.
And I just realized that I've been to a restaurant where they actually do have robots that serve you. Obviously the waiters are still there and stuff. Like, it's really funny. So like in 1970, that was like
83, but yeah.
oh yeah.
So the point is that he's been forced into servitude. Anyway, I'm going to bring on our next guest in a minute, since I do have to wrap up the stream soon.
Yeah, it's 8:20. I think we started at when we started this call.
7:45. So we're going to bring in.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch Incredibles after this. It's gonna be so hyped, dude. What else do we want to talk about? Your racers are cool.
How many cars can you carry at once?
Wouldn't it be really funny if you counted, if for diecast history, you counted the San Diego Comic-Con release of Submarine Fitted McMissile as a separate variant?
Well, it wouldn't be counted as a separate variant, but I will address it.
Yeah, because I really like that they made it with the tires. Like they could have just not done that. The fact they went that extra mile was pretty cool. So probably one of the worst, one of the weaker Comic-Con exclusives, but you know, they did what they could. I'm shocked they didn't do like. Actually, no. The crane would have been a really good one. What's like a? Would have been like a good one, maybe a good diecast one.
Anyway, we're going to bring on the next guest, if you're good with that. Thank you for joining us.
I'm really happy to be here, Ty. Remember, everyone, may the force be with you. Peace and love and all that. Alright, I gotta go now. Bye, guys.
You just watched Star Wars for the first time. Okay, please welcome. Plushy Ramos has $100 as it's Calypso. I guess, I'm gonna owe Plushy Ramo money, man.
Hello. Are you ready for some Calypso time?
Oh no, it's Calypso time.
Yes.
Calypso.
Now, I need to remember this before I forget. Todd, you were talking about many scenes that you cut from Super Hot Beach Party movie.
Yes.
Because they were too... I thought about this long and hard while I was at work scrubbing lockers, having to climb up them halfway because they're like twice my size. And I knew what I had to tell you.
Oh no.
What you need to do is that you need to officially release these clips, but you need to put them on the T-Tour Reviews Tide Patreon behind a $100 paywall.
Finally, the uncensored cut.
Yes, you need to release the uncensored cut of both Christmas Chaos and Super Hot Beach Party movie featuring Pikmin Purple uncensored.
And me uncensored, I guess. Well, you
yes,
see...
You did mention that you gave the vilest jokes that had to be removed.
I had some that I can't say here. I wish I could, but they're too much.
Are they funnier than the one that you sent me last time?
I don't remember what that was.
The Cake Boss one?
Nothing's funnier than that.
Yeah, nothing's funnier than that. You all will never know what it is.
Oh, it's
Sorry,
amazing.
people
It's
in the chat.
amazing.
We can't say that on the stream, so sorry, chat. Better luck next time.
There were some vile jokes we had to cut from the Lizzie scene.
Oh no, I can only imagine. Though I am not a fan of that kind of humor.
Yeah. Me neither, but I wasn't the only one making the movie.
Yep. Here's something that I thought about for absolutely no reason. Would you like to hear an idea that I had for a Bert and Ernie sketch a long time ago?
You told me you needed to say this on stream, so go right ahead.
Yeah. I'm sure I've told you it before, because I always thought, looking at Bert and Ernie, they seem like... Bert seems like the person who goes out and has a job and earns money, and Ernie doesn't. I don't think Ernie could. And that led me to think of a sketch where Ernie finds like a bunch of paper sitting on the table, and he looks at it, and he's talking to the camera as he always does. I'm thinking of this as like a season 1 sketch.
I will make Ernie's nose
paper.
significantly darker in my mind. Thank you for clarifying.
He's looking at the paper, and he starts like folding it to make like an origami boat or a paper airplane and stuff like that. And then he starts cutting it up and gluing it together, showing how you can use and cut paper and stuff.
Epic.
And then Bert comes home and says, "Hey Ernie, what did you do? Do you know where you put all of our tax forms?" And that's how it ends.
That's how it is. And you do that music sting that they've been using, the same music sting for the last 55 years. And then Bert faints. Have you ever gone to the Muppet Wiki page that's just times the Muppets have fainted? There's an entire page for this.
I've looked on the wiki pages for Muppet eyes and times that like Muppets have switched puppet types, but I've never looked at times that Muppets have fainted.
Okay, if you look up fainting Muppets, there's an entire page just for fainting Muppets, and like, as you would expect, most of them are just Bert.
Yeah, poor Bert. He must have had several concussions over his 50-something long-year career.
It's funny because he fell over. It's funny because he's in physical pain.
It's funny. He has to go to the hospital and pay insane medical bills.
What? Shoot, there's a quote from an episode of WandaVision where like Vision, because he's a robot and he doesn't get it, he's watching a sitcom, and I think he's watching like Malcolm in the Middle, and like Bryan Cranston falls off the roof, and he's like, "Why is it funny? He just got hurt."
Because seeing people in pain makes you think about how they're in more crippling pain than you are.
Then he didn't show up again, and it's been 4 years, and no one knows where he went. And his wife died. Crushed under a building. Under a mountain, kind of.
Are Bert and Ernie still working? Are they members of the union?
You know, I don't know. I hear they're on strike.
I thought that the Sesame Street. Oh, yeah, that was the Sesame Street writer strike. I thought that was over. Yeah, I've been reading Tough Pigs, and they mentioned like a Sesame Street strike a while ago. Their latest news is like, we're so strapped for Muppet news that any little thing that comes up is news. Like, oh,
Yeah, I just went over
Disney
there.
released-
It's getting really sad. It's real dry. Chill out with Disney instrumentals, the Muppets.
Yeah.
Run for the Muppets. Virtual 12K.
For those of you paying attention, you may remember my massive playlist known as Who Bob Slop Pants. I did indeed add Disney instrumentals, the Muppets, to Who Bob Slop Pants.
Great.
So, but since there's over 1,000 pieces of music in that playlist, I've only heard the Disney Peaceful Piano version of Rainbow Connection so far, and I thought it was mid.
If Abra ever comes up in there, you gotta tell me, because you snuck it into.
Oh, Abracadabra comes up almost daily. I hear that song a lot.
That's really...
And last night for the first time, I finally heard the Kids Bop version.
No! I know they say spooky instead of sinful, but I haven't heard the rest. I believe they still kept when the devil comes around, though, right? They still say devil?
Yes, they do still say devil. I do not recall, like, spooky and sinful.
They
It
say
might just
spooky.
be, like, the part that passed me by. But they did change death or love tonight to hate or love tonight.
Oh, that's funny. So they can say
Yep.
devil, but they can't say death. What? How do they do the like choir part though?
It sounds pretty much the same as the original.
But with children.
Yes.
If you had the count open before Super Hot Beach Party movie, would he be in the movie? Probably not. About the scenes where you and Pikmin Purple didn't voice people, did you guys voice the cars or just move the characters? No, we voiced them and then sent people the...
Well, don't spoil the movie.
Yeah.
Well, I think I got out what I was going to tell you. Those were really the two things.
Wow.
I'm looking at my DVD and VHS collection. There's a lot around me.
But did you hear that the Muppets are doing a magic show on Broadway? Guys, the Muppets still do stuff, we swear.
Guys, I swear, Kermit is totally the same frog from the 2011 movie. They didn't recast him.
You gotta see the picture, the press picture, you could just tell. Calypso and I have spoken in the past about how the current voice for Kermit that most people really don't like, right? How very obviously, like, the guy holds Kermit kinda wrong.
Like, I noticed, this new frog actor might have, like, I don't know what his life was like before taking on the role of Kermit the Frog, but, like, his eye is a little bit higher up. Like, let me turn my camera on, and I'll show you.
I can't take my camera off the tripod. I'm sorry.
Are you sure you can't?
Oh no. Oh no, he's on camera now. Fine.
Yes, I'm on camera.
Okay.
Take your camera off the tripod right now, Ty.
Great. You owe me for this one. I will know what you owe me.
Oh. I owe you more free pieces of music. Am I sideways or not?
No, you're right side up, but you are in fact sideways on the floor. Is it comfortable?
I
Is it
always
comfortable
lay on
down
the
there?
floor when I talk to people. I always lay on the floor when I talk to people. So yeah, the new person or the new frog that's playing Kermit, his eye is up a little bit like this. See?
Yeah, you're right. Ah! Oh,
Yeah.
that's hideous. Can you do it to
Oh, I
both?
could do way worse.
Can you
than
do it
that.
to both
You
eyes?
wanna see worse?
Can you do it to? Someone asks, "How's the weather down there?" Oh,
It's fine.
oh, oh, oh. That's that's nasty, man. Can you do the Kermit scrunch? The bulge, the eye bulge is insane. Can we get Can you do any impressions?
Which one?
I don't know. What do you got?
You want me to do Kermit or Vogelmit?
Can you do like I don't know, like an actor? Like, can you do I don't know. Can you do like like Steve Buscemi or like Gary Busey, someone Christopher Walken, someone who's got kind of you know what I'm talking about, kind of like bug eyes.
Gary Busey.
Can you do Gary
I
Busey?
only know him from one thing. He was talking about ham.
Dang. All right.
It was some. It was like a. It was a video from the late, like the Tonight Show or something. So.
Great. Can you do Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah. I have no talent.
Cool. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. I have no talent and must rely on funny faces. The truth comes out.
It's like you're watching new SpongeBob. Ooh, funny faces. Ah.
Tutor reviews tie in 2035.
Ah.
31-year-old Ty does nothing but rely on old jokes. Guys, remember Cal is lonely? Remember?
Guys. And at this point, the actor currently playing Kermit has taken over for me. Hi everyone, it's me, Calypso, here with some great new material for the T-Toy Review Pie stream.
Guys, remember Hot Topic Suki?
Guys, remember Bye Bye Car?
And then like
She's been released like 3 times now, but we're still making memes about her.
all right, I'm gonna take you off the camera. We're gonna go back.
Okay. Bye everyone.
And I'm just saying, I'll just be sitting there.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
What'd you think of my Vogelman impression?
I've said before, it's quite accurate. See, at that point, I'll be
Yeah. If you want to hear some other impressions of mine, you can go. I can't do that.
Where'd he go? Wow.
No, I didn't disappear. I tried to censor myself. I didn't want to spoil it.
Calypso, you don't understand. You're trapped here forever, man. You can't go back to your own channel after this. You're stuck.
What do you?
What do
you mean?
You need to. You're gonna stay here forever with me.
What do you think this is, a DVD? Do you think this is like the Muppets from Space DVD, where Kermit walked off at the beginning of the audio commentary and only came back at the very end and said, "Oh, sorry, I got stuck in the Phantom Menace DVD."
That's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's to explain why Steve Whitmire was performing Rizzo instead of Kermit throughout the entire thing.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be stuck here for a while, man. You're gonna have to listen to me talk about Kids Bop Alejandro.
Well, you have a very nice voice. You have a voice that I enjoy listening to.
What's a voice I could do that would make you not want to listen to me?
Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Duff.
I'll just do Vogelman too.
No!
Welcome, everybody. I'm Kermit the Frog. I'm working on some brand new content for Disney Plus.
Are you sure? Like, that first time you said, that first line sounded more like the Swedish chef successfully able to do English.
Rizzo? Never heard of him.
He doesn't exist.
Nobody knows who that is. I've been Kermit for almost 10 years, and nobody likes me.
Well, nobody likes Vogel Mitt, but people like Vogel himself. Matt Vogel's a very talented performer that needs to be understood. He's just more suited to Jerry Nelson's character.
Exactly. Okay, you know what? That one.
That what?
That did something to me. I'm sorry. I'm just afraid that, like, in the middle of the night, Vogelmit's gonna take over my body.
I thought you were. I didn't know this was a bit. I thought that might have actually strained your throat. If so, I'm sorry.
No, it didn't. I am bleeding out of both ears, though. I don't know why.
What? Good thing I don't have ears. My favorite comment that I left was, "I have no nose and I must smell."
I saw that.
That should be one of my other movies. Since the movie that I'm making is called The 8 Avocados That Don't Hold You, I should make more movies that have food in the title. What if I remade Silent Strawberries?
Yes!
You want to see the color? You guys want to see my remake of Silent Strawberries?
No one's gonna understand that reference. You're on the wrong channel.
Oh, dang it. I keep forgetting that you and Mucktown Funk are two different people. You both share the same performer.
Yeah. I found a frog on the side of the road the other day.
I found one too sitting on the garbage can.
That doesn't count. That was just you. It was raining.
No. I'm an anthropomorphic frog. This was a non-anthropomorphic frog.
It's like a goofy Pluto situation.
Yes, it's exactly like that. You've got it. You've got it down to a science. At some point, once I create my Tumblr blog, I'm going to have to make an explanation for the differences between anthropomorphic and non-anthropomorphic animals, because it seems like a lot of people get that confused for some reason, despite the fact that we've always existed.
Do you guys see yet that they drained the lake where Cars Land's going to be in Florida?
Oh, I think I did.
There are some really cursed images of just that lake being completely empty and just, like, the Haunted Mansion awkwardly sitting next to it. And, you know, my life was ruined when I realized that, like, I don't know, man, there was just a big old... It was really funny. Somehow I've literally never realized, like... I hate to break it to you, man, but, there was just a big old box, big old white box behind the Haunted Mansion, and I hate to break it to you, but that is, in fact, the ride. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, that's the graveyard?
No, that just is the entire ride.
That's the entire ride?
It's just all a big white box.
When you were talking about the river being drained, that could have been worse. They could have had that giant Grim Reaper in there, in the drain.
Yes,
river.
oh, that was awful.
That would have really truncated your queue.
That would have really truncated my queue, man. Let me tell you, okay? Alright? Disney is doing a mini D23 next week.
Oh, Destination D23. I wonder if the Muppets will make an appearance.
No. Anyway, they're not doing a Disney Parks panel, which makes sense because they're working on like 20 million things. But I'm really mad because I think Disney is going to sabotage me. You see,
how?
Disney's not working on anything. Like, Disney's working on a ton of stuff right now. And I was expecting them to, at the very least, announce some updates with the Muppet Ride. That's not happening. Maybe it will. I don't know. But they're not doing a parks panel anymore. And I was fully expecting them to finally announce that they're replacing the Bride animatronic in the Haunted Mansion in Florida. Like, I was expecting them to announce that there. Because I got to get to work on my video breaking down all the versions of that character, which I'm trying to get out for Halloween. And I'm just really scared that one day, when my video is like 98% done, they're just going to swap out the animatronic and I'm going to have to go back.
Oh, that would be the worst.
Do you know what happened when I edited the very end of the Disney video? I edited the Haunted Mansion last because it was a lot of work. And, the person in charge of the Haunted Mansion retired.
Yes, I do remember that.
She retired the day before my video came out.
It seems like Disney is always set to sabotage your videos specifically.
Yeah, they don't like me.
Yeah, because... Oh, what could you have done to provoke them?
What's the punchline here?
There is no punchline. That's like a legitimate question.
I don't know.
What do you think you could have done gotten you on Disney's radar? Is it because you said Planes was a bad movie?
No, they agree.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, they are bringing Planes 2 back. Spoiler, do any of you in the audience have a Hydro Wheels wind lifter? Any questions? Do any of you have one? I am looking for one. I need it as a prop. Like, this isn't a joke, seriously. I really do need one.
Are you trying to buy things off of people in my chat? That's it. Back to the corner with you. That's it, kids.
Oh.
Back to Winnipeg.
No. We have fun on the Ty Talk streams.
We do.
I'm still looking at all my DVDs, looking for something to spark the next conversation.
I'm going to be wrapping up the stream in a few minutes, actually, just so you're aware, but we got some more time.
Okay. All right. One of these days, I need to figure out how to rip vinyl records and make them into digital files, so I can make my music. So I can make my isolated music score to Good Burger. That's true. For some reason, the Good Burger score by Stuart Copeland of The Police fame was
the guy from
only
the Police. I didn't know the guy
exclusive.
from the Police did that.
It was released exclusively by Enjoy the Ride Records on vinyl and to celebrate, I don't know, the 20th anniversary of the movie, or the 25th anniversary, I think, or either to celebrate the release of Good Burger 2. But it was released exclusively on vinyl. It is not available anywhere else, and nobody else has done a full rip of the vinyl. But I have it, so I could do a full rip of it.
You see, Calypso, what you don't get is that nobody I cannot identify in any Haunted Mansion footage from 2025 my boy, the Marquis de Doom. He's actually been, missing, and I thought it was just me, but I found somebody's ride-through footage, and he's not there. And I'm a little confused. You see... Well, we have fun here. What I do is when Calypso over-explains children's television music, I Haunted Mansion lore ramble to him. It's how we have an equal relationship.
Yeah, if this relationship goes out of balance, then the world will just start falling apart.
Exactly. So he needs to hear that, and I need to hear about Q truncation.
Yes.
And that's the thing. What you're not. All I'm trying to say, I'm trying to I don't know, Guys, I'm trying to book an interview for my Haunted Mansion video, and I'm really scared.
What I'm trying to tell you is that you all need to realize dice make the world go round.
Calypso, stop talking about your gambling problems, man.
I do not gamble. What made you think of me that I gamble?
Well, you just told me that dice make the world go around.
Yeah, because dice do make the world go round, but that's for playing other games, not gambling.
So anyway, as I was saying, the only person I've ever interviewed on my channel was Calypso, the Poison Frog.
When was this interview?
Right now. Where were you on the night of December 16th, 1991?
I was not alive in December 16th, 1991.
That's the day
At
that
least
Tony
as far
Stark's
as I
parents die in Captain America Civil War.
know. Okay.
It's very important to the plot. Freight
I'm not
car,
an MCU
rusted,
fan.
longing, 17.
Although
That's part of the
I
implication
did
code.
make a playlist. I did make a playlist that is simply titled MCU that contains the score to every single MCU movie, and it's larger than Bebop Slot Pants.
So anyway,
And I hate most of the music on there. I can't stand it.
why'd you do it?
For archival sake.
I'm sure someone else already has. Really should have just
Well, I did it.
played Kids Bob Abracadabra instead. Hate or love tonight, man.
Yeah.
We should when I make channel merch, we'll make a T-shirt that says "Hate or love tonight."
Hate or love tonight, yes. And put one of those brides that you drew from your comics and show it. And
That's not. No, she's a maid. The headmistress?
Okay.
No, different character. We called her Girl Boss Ghost.
Yeah. Gaslight Gatekeep Ghost Boss.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. So, 2 years ago, on the subject of Haunted Mansion stuff, I had a comic with a haunted house, and the villain was this woman who was the maid there. And while the comic was she was like in charge of watching over everybody. And well, my friend and I were writing it. We nicknamed her Girl Boss Ghost, just because we thought it was funny, and it was. We'll come up with like stupid production nicknames all the time, just when we haven't decided on the final name yet. And so when I did my Haunted Mansion video in January, I reused that, and I put Gaslight Gatekeep Ghost Boss on the thumbnail. And the best part is it got 12,000 views. It's in the like top 10 most viewed videos on that channel. The entirety of the Uptown Funk viewer base knows Gaslight Gatekeep Ghost Boss. And I think it's funny. I really do. And if I ever make merch, I'm selling a Gaslight Gatekeep Ghost Boss shirt. If you ever make merch, one of the shirts say I survived Cars Adventure Season 1. That's great.
I think you should do a backflip.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't
I
have
think you
space
should.
here, man, but I'd love to, but I really...
Hey, I did one last stream and I broke my freaking neck. If I did it, you can.
Anyway, yeah, so here's the thing. If you actually watch the video, it does, when I show the title card, it doesn't say Gaslight Gatekeep Ghost Boss. It says something else. I was too embarrassed to have it say Gaslight Gatekeep Ghost Boss on screen for 2 minutes while I did the outro.
Something very interesting is that I actually helped you edit that video, and a lot of the best performing Uptown Funk videos do have portions edited by me.
Well, you also do edit most of them.
That is true. I do help a lot. If it wasn't for me, Uptown Funk would have died off pretty quickly.
Luckily, you had the device from Cars Adventure Season 2, Episode 7, and you revived it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have a D-Tornado Fire.
No, that's not the same, but you know what.
Well, I have to have at least one of those, like, fantastical, whimsical machines from Planes, the video game. Still waiting on that to be released, by the way.
Me too. Me too.
Hopefully Disney at some point will completely forget that planes exists and not claim any footage.
Me too. Me too. Anyway, yeah, my
Is it time to end the stream now?
well, you know, I'm just trying to make sure that I've given you a
You've given us a very educational lesson today, sir. Thank you.
I know
I'll make sure that I'll do my homework.
Okay, I'm just making sure that you and I have I'm just making sure that like we're on the same page here, right? That you understand the lack of the Marquis de Doom in the Haunted Mansion currently.
Yeah, that is a absolute tragedy.
Please
bring him back and put him right next to the Sir Topham Hathor.
He doesn't appear in my footage. He didn't appear in someone else's footage, and I'm just saying.
Yeah, this is a disgrace.
No, I'm I don't remember.
Candleman fans, hey, all of you.
Candleman fans.
This guy back.
From now on, the Uptown Funk viewers are going to be called this channel's viewers are the TIE Fighters. Uptown Funk's viewers are going to be called the Candleman fans.
My viewers are called viewers.
Mine too.
Just kidding. I don't have any viewers.
Calypso, can you do a front flip this time to end the? Oh, actually, you've just gotten a request to do a triple, single, double handstand.
Let me push this chair out of the way. Let me get all the stuff.
All right. I'm camera's on you whenever you're ready, guys. I'd like to take a moment to thank you for watching this stream, as we wait for Calypso to prepare his epic stunt to finish us out, and hopefully not finish himself off. Oh, there he is.
You ready?
Are you ready? Are we ready?
Okay.
Okay, here he goes. Whoa, dude, what's under you? Whoa.
What are you talking about?
There's like a pole, like, I don't want to say it, but it's like up your butt.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't know the camera reached down that far.
Yeah.
Well, this is what happens when you look below the camera on a Muppet production.
If you want, I can maybe move the camera up a little if that makes you more comfortable.
It's okay. Don't worry. It's fine.
Okay.
Anyway.
So which one are you gonna? Which one are you gonna?
Butt flip.
No. No.
Get 911
No. Guys, we gotta run.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm just sliding on the ground right now. I promise.
Are you gonna come back up on camera, or are you gonna go back on camera because the camera's off you? Okay. Oh, he's gone. Well, thank you all so much for watching the stream. Oh, he's back.
I promise. I am fine. I am fine.
And I
Okay.
am.
Hello. I am. Goodbye, everyone. I love you all.
Deeply.
Deeply.
Oh, he's gone, dude. All right. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.